In 2013.
But in 2014?
But not in 2014.
Yeah.
In 2014, there'll be an enrollment period, and you have to abide by that. But Kevin will go through that. One of the reasons the Affordable Care Act was controversial was this notion that you've got to have creditable coverage or pay a penalty. And that takes effect in 2014. This is one of the issues that took us to the Supreme Court with 26 states suing. And Justice Roberts upheld the legislation, and he said, basically, Congress has the right to tax, and that's how this was upheld. So that takes effect next year. And going back to my earlier slide, you know, again, one of the things we want to do is get people who have coverage that won't be considered meeting minimum essential requirements into a product that is. Okay, more acronyms. Federal poverty level, the FPL. So we've got Medicaid expansion to a certain percentage of the federal poverty level, and beyond that, we've got tax credits and help with out-of-pocket costs. That's what the CSR refers to. And insurers must offer plans meeting the new requirements. You probably don't even realize this. People who have group coverage tend not to. But most individual coverage does not include maternity care, for example. I think Connecticut is the only plan right now offering individual coverage. Is that right? That includes maternity. As of 2014, maternity care is one of those 10 essential elements that must be included in insurance. And large employers, we'll get to them in a minute, employers over 50 who have full-time, 50 full-time equivalent employees must also offer coverage or pay a tax. So let's look at the penalty structure. As you can see, it's very low. It's very low relative to what health insurance costs. So what's the obvious concern? That too many people will choose to pay these penalties rather than seeking the protection of health insurance. Just a brief comment, because this area is so complex. What employers of 50 or more full-time equivalent employees must offer. They must offer minimum essential coverage or pay $2,000 per employee fine. The fines are higher under certain conditions. The coverage that's either not consistent with the affordability guidelines or not meeting the minimum essential requirements. But any employer affected by this really needs needs to consult people who know this inside and out. They're brokers, they're insurance consultants. We don't do this kind of business. And perhaps legal counsel as well. And just so you know, large employers have almost always included